Today I'm at Spook Hill in Somerset West. Spook Hill is described by many people as an unexplained phenomenon. I'm here in the van, and in a moment I'm going to put the van into neutral, take my foot off the brake, and you'll see that the hill is clearly going downhill. But watch what happens to the van. Even though the hill is downhill, the van is rolling uphill. Now, is it the unexplained, or is there a simple explanation? Today's episode is all about the unexplained.
Many people believe that giant burning balls of gas in the sky have some kind of control over their lives, that somehow the stars dictate what kind of person you will be according to when you were born. Thousands of people make life decisions based upon what their horoscope says will happen. Is there some truth to this unexplained phenomenon?
Tell me, do you read your horoscope?
I don't read my horoscope.
You should. You'd be amazed at how accurate it can be.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know your star sign, right?
I do.
What star sign are you?
Pisces.
Pisces. I've written a very, very specific horoscope for a person that's a Pisces.
Okay.
I'd like you to read it. Some of that's starting to describe you. Some of it, yes.
It is. Everything written down here is exactly who I am, how I think.
Taurus. Taurus. All right, let's see. I got a Taurus here for you. Oh, there it is. Describe you pretty accurately.
Really does.
Yeah.
This is so true, eh? This is really true. Especially the part that says sometimes I ask myself, have I done the right decision?
Exactly right.
Yeah. When I read it, it actually tells exactly who I am. So I was actually speechless that these things actually are based on how I live my life.
Ah, there we go. Gemini. Okay. This is just for you. Yes? You'd say that describes you pretty well? Yeah. Does it resonate with you? Yeah.
Well, star signs are always like that. I don't know how they do it, but yeah, I guess it's somehow true.
Have you ever been walking down the street and then suddenly a song pops into your head? 5 minutes later, you walk into a cafe and that very song is playing on the radio. Well, I'm about to explore this unexplained phenomenon with 3 beautiful musicians. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me here today.
Thank you for having us.
I want to talk to you a little bit about your songwriting process.
It's actually a really awesome experience because we're all 3 different individuals. It starts with the inspiration, like one of us will have like a crazy idea of a tune that we hear in our head.
Right.
And then we kind of look for something to say that kind of centers around that melody.
Yeah, because most of the things that we write about is things that we know we want to put out a positive message out there, and also that's close to our hearts and like who we are. And then I've seen like just
I am
she's
the Virgo.
Oh, right. Okay,
I
okay.
make sure that the structure is in place. So
Okay.
most of our songs are 3 chords and the truth. Yeah, making sure that the chorus is like a big bang.
Would I be correct in saying it's a collaboration? I mean,
Yes.
you all come together and then you figure this out. Okay.
Yeah.
And you've also brought your guitar along.
Yes.
Would you mind bringing it out just for a second?
Not at all.
Before we go any further, I have an envelope here. I hope you don't mind, but I'll just put a little edge on there, just like that. And just for the record, you have no idea what's in this envelope, correct?
No.
Haven't shown you, haven't spoken to you about it, nothing like that, right?
No.
That's going to remain there for now, so if you could take your guitar, thank you very much. I want you just to keep that, like that. What I'm going to have you girls do in a moment is I want you to rewrite the lyrics to one of your favorite songs, okay? So what song would you like to rewrite?
Better in the morning.
Okay.
Better in the Morning, okay.
Yes.
What I want you to do is I want you to completely rewrite the chorus for that song, okay? I want you to come up with random thoughts, make it silly. I'm gonna give you 10 minutes. I want you to go into the store, I want you to take your guitar with you, and when you're done, I want you to come back out here, and I'd love to hear it.
Okay.
Sound like fun?
Deal.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll see you in a few. There you go. Take all of that.
Thank you.
Off you go.
This is so exciting, guys.
All right.
Are you excited?
I am very excited. How was that?
So
Was that
fun.
fine? I'm excited to hear it. If you wouldn't mind just playing a few chords for me and
1, 2, 3, and
Blue frog, don't worry about a red nose. You'll get hiccups when it's raining fish, don't you know? Living in a shoebox with your love drops and your spotted socks. Blue frog, don't worry about a thing.
wow. Wow, that was amazing. That was hilarious.
It's advice for a frog.
Can I see some of the drafts here? And
This
what,
one's so neat.
Blue frog. So last night when I was thinking about this whole process, I also went through kind of like a brainstorming session myself. Remember before we started, I gave you that envelope and you stuck it to your guitar?
yes.
Would you mind just removing it for me, please?
We're so excited
Removing
to
the
see what's
envelope.
Yeah, just carefully remove it.
Okay.
You can just bring this here, like around this way. And yeah, we'll just pop this back here like this. Can you just remove it for me?
Imagine it's the lyrics.
Goes faster.
And will you just take the lyrics from underneath there?
Sure.
Final version.
Sure.
And no, you keep holding that. Now, that was on the back of this guitar the entire time you were inside there since before we even began, right? Oh, will you open it for me? Yeah.
Can't open nicely. You open it.
There we go.
All right. Just take what's out. Don't open it.
Why do I see this?
I want you to open that up for me.
Nothing
I
else
made a little
inside
mind map of my own last night.
No ways.
So I want you just to take this pen. I want you just to circle some of the key ideas that I wanted you to have in your song. I think I heard a blue frog first. I think that was it. So you got blue frog.
Yes. Don't worry about the red nose. You get hiccups. Oh my soul. When it's
Raining fish. I like the little fish.
Shoebox.
Yes.
Spotted socks.
Socks.
That's everything.
And there's
That's all
another
of
blue
it.
frog.
And another blue frog right there. So that's pretty much everything. And I'd like you to have this as a little souvenir.
Oh my gosh, well done.
Why you read my mind?
I'm so like stunned.
I think we're more in shock, kind of.
I'm speechless because I don't understand how a song that we worked on inside was written on a page in an envelope, closed and shut behind the guitar. It's like, how did you know that we were gonna have these words? How's that possible?
So, yeah, I don't know what just happened.
5, 4, 3. Oh my word.
Tell me, what's your star sign?
I'm a Cancer.
Cancer. All right, let's see. It's fine. Cancer here. Oh, there we go. Cancer. Yeah?
This is so true. Yeah.
Would you say that describes you pretty accurately? Yeah? That resonates with you?
That resonates with me. I'm serious. That does. The percentage getting this right, I think was about 90%.
Sagittarius. I've written it specifically for Sagittarius. How would you describe that reading?
It's good. It's true. Some of those are true. It really shows who the person I am and what I can become in life also.
Taurus. You're a Taurus, all right.
Scary, maar dit is baie akkuraat. Nee, genade, oor die 90, seker 95%. Moet ek sê as ek daai en daai koevert.
So Libby, today I'm going to take you on a truly unexplained journey to an unexplained location called Spook Hill. Now, Spook Hill, if we look at the map, is situated right here. So I'm going to make a little X there for us. So Spook Hill is there. And we are currently here. Okay. We're going to take a nice little scenic journey through the town, all the way until we get to Spook Hill. As we go along our trip, I'll just be plotting little X's just to make our journey very clear.
Okay.
Sound excited?
Sounds interesting.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Tell me, what are your thoughts on things that people say are unexplained, you know, like the supernatural, the unexplained?
I think there's a definite place in life for the unexplained. I don't think that we can explain everything that happens to us or to other people or in life in general. And I think it makes life a little bit more exciting, actually.
Okay, so we're coming down to here now. Put a little X there. As we make our way down. This is heading up. Yeah. So we're going to come past the hospital. Well, we're almost there, Libby. Okay, Libby, so we're at our final destination, and I've plotted our lovely journey through Somerset West, and it's time now to try and answer an age-old question.
And that question is?
Let me show you what I mean. So Libby, here we are at Spook Hill. Now, many people believe that this is an unexplained phenomenon, and I want to try and answer the age-old question, is life pre-written, or do we have the ability to write the future?
Okay.
Now, in a moment, I'm going to have you perform what's called automatic writing. And what this is, it's a process that will just allow your subconscious to speak freely, okay? So the way we're going to do that is, I have a pad here, and what we're going to do is, in a moment, you'll hold this behind your back, okay? I'll give you a pen, and you just take this in your right hand like that. Just mind your fingers in the nib. I'd like you just to take the pad like this behind your back, and I want you just to place your right hand behind your back and hold it just a few inches away from the pad. I want you to close your eyes, and I want you just to count out loud back from 5 to 0. As you do that, Libby, I want you just to let that pen contact the pad and just allow your right hand to move freely. Do that for me now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Very good. And you allowed your hand to just move freely on the pad. Let's have a look and see. Will you just show the camera there your little squiggle there? Can you guys see that? So I'm going to have you do that again. That was just a warm-up just to see that you understand what to do. It took us about 15 minutes to get here. So this time I'm going to have you count back from 15. Okay. I'm going to give this to you like this. Just hold that behind your back. Nice and tight. There we go. And just hold it a few inches away from the pad. Okay. You're going to close your eyes and you're going to count back from 15. As you do so, allow your right hand just to do what it needs to do. Allow your subconscious to speak to you. Counting out loud now.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
You can open your eyes. How did that feel?
Interesting.
Were you consciously aware of what your hand was doing, or?
Sort of. I could feel it moving. I didn't quite know where it was going, but it almost felt like I could connect with the picture on the paper.
Show the camera what squiggles you kind of come up with there. Sign here at the bottom here your name, so you can just write Libby. All right, very good. So Libby, on the surface, this doesn't really look like much, but this is your subconscious mind talking. It's communicating freely right here at Spook Hill, which is supposedly an unexplained phenomenon. And I feel there might be a little bit of value to this. Come with me.
Okay.
So this was your subconscious artwork, and if I look at it, Libby, it kind of reminds me of like a I guess, a puppet, a hand puppet of some sort, if you know what I mean.
It does a bit.
You grab the map for me quickly.
Sure.
This was our journey that we took to get here.
Oh my word.
If I connect these X's.
That's crazy. That is crazy. That is really crazy. If I didn't do this myself, I wouldn't believe it.
Just hold this. I just want to see, just out of curiosity. It's pretty much spot on.
That's absolutely amazing. A little bit unexpected because I didn't really think that that was what was going to happen. I thought maybe, you know, we take a drive and explain whatever Spook Hill is about, which obviously he did now. But I didn't think that this sort of thing would happen, you know, from drawing behind your back. One of those unexplained things, you know, that you can't. It's involuntary. I didn't really think about it. It just kind of happened. So obviously, you know, mind is a wonderful thing, clearly.
Sister Nell, tell me, how many years have you been a nurse?
It's been approximately 32 years.
Have you ever heard stories about patients that have supposedly died on the operating table and then miraculously come back to life?
Yeah, I've heard many of that.
What fascinates me is that they all seem to say the same story. I mean, they talk about a bright light, and they also talk about maybe seeing friends or relatives that have passed on.
That's true. I had an experience with a patient of ours who had that experience. You could see his body on the operating table, and somewhere he was floating, and he saw his parents that had passed on many years. And when he looked back, it was like a tunnel and the light coming through. And for him, that light was kind of brought his body back to his soul.
Now, we are at an abandoned hospital and we don't have any of the machines here, but I would like you to take my pulse in a moment.
Okay.
Now, before we do that, I'm going to take my jacket off, and I'm also going to blindfold myself. This will just help me to focus better. Once I've blindfolded myself, I'd like you just to take my pulse. There's also a pen here, and I'd like you just to tap out my pulse on the edge of this for me, okay? I saw somebody. Bright light. Dave? David? Oh no, he's saying it's a man. He's talking about something with a, hold on.
You serious?
He was talking about something. Started. I'm going to show you this. This is a message I feel that he strongly wanted for you. Tell me if this makes sense.
Yes, it does. It does. It's my late husband. We used to play dominoes together.
It's okay. It's okay.
Scorpio.
Scorpio. Oh, I got a Scorpio here. I wrote a really nice one for Scorpio.
Okay, I'm done.
Yes.
Yes?
It's me. Yeah, it's true.
You have a great need for other people to like and admire you. You have tendency to be critical
of yourself. You have a great deal of unused capacity which you have not turned to
your advantage. While you have some personality weakness, you are generally able to compensate for them. Your sexual adjustment is
Presented problems for you. Disciplined and self-control outside, you tend to be worrisome and insecure inside. At times you have serious doubts
as to whether you have made the right decision or done the right thing. You prefer a certain amount of change and variety and become
Dissatisfied when hemmed in by restrictions and limitations. Yeah. You pride yourself as an independent
thinker and do not accept others' statements without satisfactory proof. You have found it unwise to be frank in revealing yourself to others. At times you are
extroverted and affable and social, while at other times you are introverted, wary and reserved. Some of your
Unrealistic. Security is one of your major goals in life. Every single person got the exact same horoscope reading. Is it ticking?
Palms are sweaty. What?
Check it out.
Oh, that is insane.
It's been 27 years.